Good evening, class. Today we are going to discuss further relations and functions chapter. Now our topic is functions. As we have discussed about the relations, functions are depending on the relations only, and how they are depending on relations, that we will discuss in this video only. Actually, functions are not something new thing. These are actually the relations only, but which type of relations will be functions, that we will discuss in this video. So first of all, let me read the definition of functions. A relation f from set A to B. Function is always a relation, right? So a relation f from set A to B is said to be a function. So which type of relation will be function? If every element of set A has one and only one image in set B. Now what they said, I bifurcated that in two parts. First part says every element of A must have image. That means every element of A must possess some image under function f, right? Second thing, the image of every element of A must be unique. That means that it can't have two images. Every element will possess only single image, right? Which must be unique, right? Every element will possess, right? And second thing, every element will possess a single image, only one and only one image in set B, and image will go in the second set, which is our set B, right? So this was the definition of function. I think the functions are special type. I think the functions are clear to you, how they are specially related to relations. Which type of relations will be functions, I think you got by the definition. Now we will discuss some examples on functions and will decide how to check which type of relation is a function or not, right? Which type of relation is a function or not. So first of all, so if f from A to B is a function and A comma B belongs to f, that means B is the image of A under f. So f, we write it is symbolically as f of A equals to B, where B is called the image of A under f and A is called the pre-image of B. A is called as pre-image of B. Now let me see one example which is related to the relations and we'll check that this is a function or not. Let R be from n to n given by R is equals to set of ordered pairs x comma y such that y is equals to 2x. Y is equals to 2x. What we are doing, we are doubling the value of x and getting the output, right? So image of x will be what? 2x, that is y, right? So x and y all both belongs to natural number, right? So they said check whether this relation is a function or not. Now what type of relations will be function? Which possess only single image for every element, right? As the image for every element x is 2x, double of that, so it will be unique only, right? A single element will exist for doubling, right? If I will double a number, it will be a single element. So if it will be a single element, then they will possess unique image for every x, that is our 2x, which is y. So R is a function because every element will also possess a image. Why they will possess a image? Because if I will take any natural number and double that, that will also be a natural number, right? So every element will possess a image and that image will be unique. So this relation is what? This relation is a function. Now let me see another example. Two relations are given to you. Now these are not in set builder form, these are in the roster form, right? Now we have to see whether these relations are functions or not. Now let me see first of all first relation, which has ordered pairs 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3 and 4 comma 4. As you all can see, 1 has a unique image 1 because 1 is only related to 1. 2 is also only related to 2. So this will be 2 will be having unique image. 3 is uniquely related to 3. So 3 has only a single image, unique image, that is 3. 4 is having a single unique image, that is 4. So every element has a single unique image, right? So if they have a single unique image, that will be what? That will be a function. Every element possesses a image and they possess a unique image. So it will be what? It will be a function. Clear about this one? Now let me check second relation, R2. R2 contains the ordered pairs 1, 2, 2, 3 and 1, 4. Now let me see. 1 has image 2 as the ordered pairs 1, 2 is present in R. That means image of 1 is 2. 2, 3 is present in R. That means 2's image is 3. 1, 4 is also present in R. That means 1's image is 4. As you have seen, 1's image was 2 as well. 1's image was 4 as well. So how a function, a element under function can have two images? It can't have, right? Because the function definition only says that every element will have a unique image. So if it will have a unique image, this relation will not be a function. Let me see. But in R2 we can clearly see that the image of 1 is not unique, as 1 has two images which are 2 and 4. So R2 is not a function. So this is how you will check the relation, given relation is function or not, right? Now one more definition is there which says a function which has either R or one of its subset as its range is called a real valued function. So function will be from one set to another set. So if it will be from one set to another set, the second set is if it is real numbers or subset of real number, then the function will be called real valued function. Real valued function means a function, first of all it needs to be a function. Second thing, the second set of the function must be R or a subset of R. So this is how we will say it will be a real valued function. Now further, if its domain is also, this is very important, domain is also, that means range done, domain is also either R or subset of R. So now if domain and range both the sets are the subsets of R or R, then it is called real function. If both are subset of R or R, then it is real. If only range is a subset of R or R, then it is real valued. Real and real valued. Real valued means which will give us values as real. Which will give us values as real. That means our output is real. So images are real. So if images are real, that are going in the set of reals. So the set must be our second set must be, that is range, must be R or subset of R, right? Now let me see some types of functions. Some types of functions and their graphs. Now first function is identity function. They said define a function f from R to R. Now what is R now? R is the set of real numbers. So this will be this f from R to R. So which type of function it will be? It will be a real function, as both the domain and range are real numbers. So it will be what? It will be a real function. Defined by, how it is defined? Y is equals to fx equals to x. This is the main thing, that under f, if I am taking the image of x, it will come same as that element. Whatever element whose image I am taking, that will be the image only, then it is called as identity function. Fx is equals to x for all x belongs to R, for all real numbers, right? So y is equals to x, and you all know what is y is equals to x. It is a straight line passing through origin which is making 45-degree angle with the positive x-axis. So this is the graph of function y is equals to x, or you can say identity function, right? So this type of graph you can plot also, right? Now next, last topic of today's, constant function. One type, constant function. A constant function, a function f from R to R. Now this is also from R to R, so this will also be a real function, right? Defined by y is equals to fx equals to c. Now whatever the element x I am taking, the output is not changing because the output is not depending on x. So whatever the x I will change, output will not vary, it will come as c only, right? If it will come as c only, output is not varying, so output is constant. So that is why it is called constant function. So y is equals to fx equals to c for all x belongs to real number. That is our constant function, where c is a constant. And y equals to c. What is y equals to c? How to plot its graph? You all know y is equals to c is nothing. It is just a line parallel to x-axis at c units distance from the origin, right? So this type of graph will be there depending on whatever will be the c, right? Whether it is positive or negative or anything else, or it can be anything else means 0. So if it will be 0, the line will be x-axis only, right? Otherwise it will be, if say c is negative, it will be below x-axis. If it will be c will be positive, it will be above x-axis. So this was whole today's topic. Two types of functions, then how to check whether a given relation is function or not, and at last we discussed about two types and their graphs, right? So just see this video very carefully and we will discuss your doubts in the next coming class. Thank you and be safe.